It's time for some football at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Ty Johnson now to return. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
56. That's it.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing third and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up fourth down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Fourth down. Here's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. Complete to Derrick Henry. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So now it's going to be third and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Lamar now from the gun. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
The left side caught by Andrews. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Lamar off to play fake. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jackson vacates quickly left side. He's running for it, and they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Johnson with a return here. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. On 1st down, Allen finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
Man in motion here. 2nd and 1. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. Oh, this big guy is moving. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills trim the lead to 1. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Matt Prater for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Getting out to his left. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Ravens looking for a score just before the break. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Jackson. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And the Ravens first down.
Setting them on the dime. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First down throw for Jackson. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Play fake. Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Has it in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Jackson throwing for it. Forced out to his right. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Middle. Brown 80. Half. Hey, tight. Alert. We'll go.
He's back to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Oh, he was looking, Kate. He was trying to find a lane, but just simply nowhere to go. I don't think he'll be too heartbroken heading to the sidelines, though. He still made the play, took the ball away, got his defense off the field, and now sets his offense up for success.
Buying some time right. Now here he goes. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Did the Bills get to it? They did! They got it back! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Now here's Lamar. He rolls to his right. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he gets 6 following that penalty to bring up second down and 9 now.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Completed to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is Henry on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone. Brandon
Condrington to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Half 85. Middle. Look out.
Allen now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Alert. 56. Alert.
Trying again following the sack. This is complete to Dawson Knox. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
5 wide. Monday.
First down throw for Allen. He's going to push one deep down there. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now on first down, Allen. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Bills 14.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Now he's past the 25. He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens push this to an 8-point game. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Point after upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win.
His kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 23, Bills 14.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Launching deep down the right sideline. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 55. And the Bills 1st down.
Hey, hold.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Chased out to his right. Has it down close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Working quickly here.
It's good for a Buffalo Bills. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Half 10. Alert! Half. What's that?
From the red zone now. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Half. 180! Half 85. What's that?
To throw again, it's Allen. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely it's what you did to get down inside the red zone, but so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Escapes the pocket. The Bills getting close, and they take him down. And a big play drives them backward. 2nd down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
On the run right, throwing. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills have some new life in the 4th.
Kate, I think you can almost almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
What's that?
On first down, Allen. Forced out to his right. Throwing deep for the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face second down.
Alert! Middle. Regular.
Back to the air, Allen. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. It's a pickup of 26. That's good for a Bills first down.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Alert! What's that?
Working inside the red zone. Drops it off to Cook. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
That's another Bills first down.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Complete out to the right. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. The Bills cut the lead down to just 2. Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And no dice on this kick, the Ravens recover. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This one intended for the running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Back to throw it. On the move, headed right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Here he is to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Running once more with Henry. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
On the city's North Shore, this is Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Return starts from the goal line. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
58. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Screen again.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Rodgers here from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. Cut out left. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Finds a man right side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 7. Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Eric Harmon, the former Oregon Duck, making that stop.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1.
Positive yardage is positive yardage, and he gets what he can before protecting himself and getting out of bounds. But it still leaves him a little bit short of the first on what looked like a broken play.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
1st down, Ravens.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Buys time, rolling right. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
2nd and 10 now. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. Making some progress here. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
From the gun, give to Gainwell. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And they take him down right along the 30.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the 30 on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They'll throw again, Rodgers. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Steelers with 1st and 10. A give left side to Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Drops this underneath to Warren. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Putting the tight end in motion. Rodgers out of the gun on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense takes its third and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Boswell able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Jackson now to return it. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Now it's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, here's Lamar. Rolling out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. Headed out right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Blitz coming, Lamar. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
First down throw by Rodgers. Austin's there to haul it in. And this one doesn't go far. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front and to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
319. Right. Inside.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. From the 24. This finds Austin complete. And he's going to work it to the 20. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
A gain of 4.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he'll go down here at the 16.
A gain of 3 yards.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard
Here comes
line.
Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Boswell able to knock it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now pitch it to Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 14. Flushed out now to his left. Throwing deep down the left. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Fullback trying to power it across. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead to 8.
14. Steelers 6. Tyler Luke to kick off.
The Ravens kicking team is ready. And they're going to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Run for what a hit, and the ball's loose. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And Baltimore finishes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens lead by 15 now.
Steelers 6.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 5. Roman Wilson reels it in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. So second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
319.
Slot man in motion left. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. On the move, past the 40. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Again, Rodgers. Same guy, Wilson again. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. Throwing deep towards the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go for it. Rodgers. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Flying down the middle of Henry. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd down.
Lamar off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetitions to make it look easy.
A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Steelers get it back on the final play of the quarter. Nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
258.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. He's brought to a stop, but he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers facing a 15-point deficit. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
158. Take 30.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. Drops this underneath to Warren. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Rodgers set to pass. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those beats.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Desperation time here. Finds a seam down the middle. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They run it with King Henry. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Look down. Here's Jackson. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. They're going to pass it here. Getting out to his left. Throwing this back in the end zone. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. So they decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And, partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game